हेलो। Recording in progress.
Dear friends and family members who are present here today, we have a short video of Admissiongyan, and as we have completed 14 years of excellence in the field of overseas education and mainly in the field of German education, we have a short clip for all of you. Yes, we can start the clip. and students for showing the trust on us. We assure you that in case during during your journey, anywhere if you find any difficulties, we will address it instantly. Okay? So, can we go to the next? See, these are the table of contents. Today we are going to discuss pre-departure briefing, post-arrival, knowledge transfer, and question and day. I request all of you to make a note of the doubts if you may have it, okay, so that we can discuss during the Q&A, questions and answer session. And if during the presentation, if you have any doubts, please raise your hands so that we can clarify instantly. All right, so let's start. Are you traveling abroad for the first time? How many of you are traveling for the first time abroad? Students? Okay, many of you. Who is traveling solo for the first time? All right. How many of you have started packing already? Okay. Have you found accommodation? This is something is very important we are going to discuss. Have you already connected with your future classmates? Please do it. Please start doing it. And kindly contact your mentors. We will help you out for that. How many of you are confused about what to do after arriving in Germany? Not confused? Step-by-step information, what has to be done, what has not to be done, the do's and the don'ts. I'm sure that most of you have doubts. So today, this is what we are going to discuss. Interesting. Are you planning to cook your own meal or eat out? Please answer. Thank you. Are you aware of the weather conditions? It is going to be cold till the end of March, then the summer starts. So let's start. See, the displayed topics, contents are tuition fee and semester fee payment, online enrollment, international office and student and work, accommodation, documents to carry, flight ticket booking, amount to carry to Germany, pack your bag and medicines. See, these are the points very important. We need to do it from India itself. Okay, I will explain step by step. If there is any doubt, kindly raise your hands and we can have interaction one-to-one. Tuition fee to be paid for the confirmation of admission at the university. Students who are going to the public universities without any tuition fees, okay, if you have a deadline, then you just pay attention to the deadline and you can make the payment accordingly. It is not mandatory that it has to be paid before the visa process. Okay, students who are going to public universities but there is tuition fee, in that case what exactly happens is, university, generally public universities, they do not provide the invoice for the first year. They only provide the invoice to make the payment for the first semester. So from the visa point of view, it is mandatory that you must clear the first semester fee. For the second semester, what you have to do is, even though you might have got an education loan sanctioned letter, but for the hassle-free visa process, we should deposit this second semester tuition fee to your blocked amount, to your blocked account through the unblocked deposit process. Okay, so that once you go to Germany during the second semester, when you start your second semester, okay, you can inform your service providers, whether it is Expatrio or Fentiba, they will transfer the additional money to your local current account there, and then once you would have received the invoice from the university, you can make the payment. Okay, this is for those public universities where you have the tuition fees, because public universities with tuition fees, they are not sending the invoice for the first year. And those who are going to the private universities, I'm sure that you will be knowing the process that you must pay the first year tuition fees. Okay? Only then we can go ahead with the visa process. I hope I am clear about it. Semester contribution fee has to be paid at the beginning of each semester. So all the universities, they'll have the contribution fee between 200, 300 or 400 euros per semester. So this amount has to be paid at the beginning of each semester. Under the suggestions and tips, Admissiongyan strongly recommends students to pay either the first year fees or the complete tuition fee in order to make the visa document strong. Provisional loan sanction letter is not accepted for the visa process. Actual loan sanction is mandatory. What exactly you should do is, if you have applied for the loan, kindly ask them to disburse it so that it is more easy to your account, or else, as I explained, it should be transferred to your blocked account, okay, through the unblocked deposit process, so that later you can make the payment. All right? Is it clear or you have? Please raise your hand so that I can clarify this. This is an important point. I think it's good. Online enrollment. See, once you receive the admission and make the payment, I'm sure that your university would have sent you the step-by-step process for the online enrollment, and we must do this in India itself before the visa process mostly. And here what happens is, even though you would have done the online enrollment, physical enrollment after arriving in Germany is mandatory. So you must reach the international office the moment you arrive, maybe within a day or two, regarding your physical enrollment. Okay? See, while filling the online enrollment application to the university after the admission is received, under the health insurance, you should select not with statutory health insurance or exempted. Okay, many students, when they are making the online enrollment application, they have a doubt. That's why we have displayed here under the suggestion box, which is in blue color. For public university students, where there is no tuition fee, you have to pay the semester fees to complete the enrollment process. I hope it is clear. Next. This is a very important information about student enrollment and student buddy program. See, student buddy program is an initiative by the university students to help you settle in initially once you arrive in Germany. How many of you have already got an email from the university regarding the student buddy program? Any student? See, this is very important. What you should do is, if in case you have missed the mail about student buddy program, please log into your email ID, check it out. If you have not received it, you can always write an email and request the university to provide you the details about the student buddy program. Here what happens is, a senior from your college can help you to pick up from the airport. okay, can help you to give you the room key, will directly drop you at your location, where are you going to stay. Apart from that, he will tell you the do's and the don'ts about the rules and regulations of the city, of the university, plus will make you aware how to get settled initially after arriving in Germany, including your city registration, how to activate your blocked account, how to open your current account. So this is something, it is very important. Okay, if you have any doubts, please contact your mentor. Our team will help you out. Okay. So none of you have got any kind of emails regarding the student buddy program. You can tell yes or no. Okay. So see, please do this. If you are traveling in a group, maybe if you have friends traveling in a group, then it is okay. But if you are traveling alone, this is going to help you out, because in a new country you don't know anything about it. So this, and if you are contacting and requesting to the university, initially this will be a big help, huge help. Okay, and you can always, again I'm repeating why, because this is an important point. Okay, because many students, when they are traveling for the first time, they may have a lot of doubts once they arrive in Germany. That is why, you please write an email to the university. They will reply you with this, with the contact of the student. Student and Work is a state-run non-profit organization for student affairs in Germany. See, Student and Work, how many of you have registered in Student and Work? Again, see, Student and Work is a student network. It is located in each and every city in Germany. They help you, one second. It provides public services for the economic, social, medical, cultural, for students enrolled at German universities, including accommodation. See, Student and Work, since it's a non-profit organization, once you register here and request your accommodation, the waiting time for your accommodation would be minimum 2 to 3 months, and maximum it could go up to 6 months. But this is important. Please register yourself, find it out which city you are traveling, where are you going to stay, and which Student and Work is there available. The moment you register and request for accommodation, by the time your turn will come after 2-3 months or 6 months time, it is going to be a huge help for you. Why? Because here accommodations are available at a reasonable cost, which is like 250 to 300 euros also it is possible. Okay, and apart from that, initially any kind of assistance, okay, about medical, healthcare, economic or social and cultural support, if you need it, through Student and Work, you would be able to get each and every information. So this is basically for the international students. When they arrive new, they are blank. What exactly you need to do? So Student Buddy program is nothing but it is a one-to-one support. It would be helped by the university, but this is entirely different. Okay, so you would be availing lot of benefits, and the country's, the city's information about the transportation, about lot of information about the place, you would be able to get it. So I have a request, please register yourself for Student and Work. It would be helping you a lot. Any doubt? See, for accommodation, these are different accommodation available in Germany. We all know that the student volumes are very high. They are going to Germany for higher education, whether it is student colleague, bachelor degree, master degree programs. Finding an accommodation is not easy in Germany. I'm sure that you all would be experiencing the same. So we always suggest the students to book the accommodation well in advance. These are the different types of accommodation. Student residence hall is nothing but hostels, shared apartments, homestays, private apartments. If you need temporary accommodation, if you don't have a proper accommodation while traveling from here, you can always book a temporary accommodation in a hotel or else in Airbnb, booking.com, the fees. Okay, apart from this, there are other genuine sites what we have displayed here. They are 100% genuine. We can help you out. Please contact us. We'll help you out for your accommodation. How many of you have not got accommodation yet? So many. Please contact us. We'll help you out. Meanwhile, also register yourself for the student and work so that you can have a in next few months time you will have it your own accommodation. Please give attention to this. The documents to carry from India: valid passport and visa, identification documents, flight tickets, travel insurance, APS certificate, admission letter, proof of language proficiency, exam score results, photographs, original transcripts, work experience certificates, academic documents, finally your project report, letter of recommendation, payment receipts and swift copies. See, why we have given so much of information here is, sometimes it is just not from the immigration point of view or from your city registration or physical enrollment. If you are going to apply for part-time jobs, full-time jobs, master thesis or internship, working student, these documents are mandatory. So I suggest you must carry those documents soft copy, that is in your phone, plus at least few set of the documents hard copies also, because if you try to take printouts in Germany, they are very expensive. Okay, that is where we always suggest the students to take as many as hard copy of the documents that they can carry from India, including photographs, including passport size photographs. You can carry maybe some 80 to 100 passport size photographs that can help you for the next 2 to 3 years time. Okay, so please make sure that when you are going, during the immigration check, they may ask you the soft copy documents and hard copy documents also they may ask. And if you are going through a layover from in a different country, different destination, these documents will help you, and it has to be handy. Don't put it in the check-in baggage. Okay, carry along with you. How many of you have done flight booking? Okay, I have some suggestions here. When you are doing the flight booking, always try to do it during the weekdays like Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, and use incognito mode, because once you start searching in different websites, the cookies are captured, and then what happens is there are high chances that the higher fare amount it will show you. So always use the incognito mode and try to do it in the morning time around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, because I travel international very frequently, and I have experienced not only once or twice, multiple times. And again, if you are traveling over the weekend, that is like Friday night or Saturday or Sunday morning, there are chances the flight rates would be slightly higher. If you are traveling in the weekdays, okay, then you can see a price difference. If you are looking for a cheaper price in the flights, try traveling during the weekdays itself. And please contact us if you have not booked the flight. If you need help, Annie can help you out. I'm sure that you would be knowing Annie. So she is the concerned person. She can definitely help you out. Plus, have you guys downloaded the DB app, Deutsch Bahn? Please download the DB app from the Play Store, because when you arrive in Germany from the airport, you have to go to your destination, to your residence. And when you are traveling, you might have got around 40-50 kg or even more than that, the luggages you may have to carry. So you need to have the advanced train tickets booked, like how we have IRCTC in India. This is the German government's own Deutsch Bahn. In short, it is called DB app. and it is going to be really helpful. And generally in Germany the trains are not late. Even if they are late, it will be like 1 or 2 minutes or maximum 3 minutes. I have never ever come across trains being late, and they might get cancelled, but if they are functional, they will arrive on time. So please pay attention to the arrival time, platform number, each and everything. You can track it by using the DB app, and it is going to be a very useful app. When you form a group of friends and trying to travel out of Germany also, you can use this app. It is really going to be helpful. You have the blocked account, but you cannot access to the blocked account until and unless your current account is activated and blocked account is activated, which will take at least 15 to 20 days time after you arrive in Germany. It means you must carry some amount with you. We suggest around minimum 300 to 400 euros cash amount. Apart from that, please contact us. We'll help you to have the Forex card, and 1,500 to 2,000 euros carry extra with you, because initially, as I told you, you will not have the access to the blocked account. That is where it is going to help you if you are taking the Forex card, along with it some cash amount with you. Very important. Yeah. Hello. When it comes to packing, these are the things you should not forget. Pressure cooker, instant food products, iron box, utensils, stationaries, universal adapter and power bank. See, universal adapter, I hope you may be aware, because the plug point, what we have it in India, there in Germany the plug points are different. You get it in every electrical and mobile stores here in Bangalore. It would be ranging between 250 rupees to 1,000 rupees. This is very important. The laptop and the mobile phone charger, what you are going to carry to Germany, it is not going to work there in their plug points. So carrying this, buying a universal adapter is very important. And also, direct flights from Bangalore to Germany is 9 hours 30 minutes. And if you are going through a one-stop flight layover, it will take minimum 13 to 14 hours time. Hence, better to have the power bank with you, so that you can stay connected immediately after you arrive in Germany, and you can charge your phone. See, medicine is very important. Any pre-existing disease, if you may have it, and if you want to carry medicines for next 6 months or 1 year time, then prescription is mandatory. Without prescription, if at the immigration they ask you, then it would be a problem. They mostly ask you to remove those medicines with you. So please make sure that you are carrying the prescription along with you. Okay? Apart from that, when you are carrying more and more quantity of medicines, kindly contact your airlines about the restrictions. That is very important, because it varies from airline to airline. So 2 things you should remember. One is to cross-check from the airline, and second is prescription is mandatory. So now post-arrival, I will be handing the mic to my colleague Sonali. Sonali is handling our counseling and HR operations for last 12 years with Admissiongyan. So over to you, Sonali.
Thank you so much, sir. A very good afternoon, everyone. So this is Sonali here. So today I am going to get you through the post-arrival process. So now that you have landed in Germany, there are so many other formalities to be fulfilled. So for that, I am going to get you through. Okay? So my preparation was only for just 2 days. So if I miss out anything, I have my team members who would be definitely acknowledging those concerns. Okay? So the topics that I am going to cover today for post-arrival is First is the SIM cards, then your stay, your physical enrollment at the university, opening of your current account, activating your blocked account, health insurance, city registration, and residence permit. So the first most important thing is to get a local SIM in Germany, because definitely communication is very, very important. You have to be connected with your loved ones, with your dear ones. You will have so many banking works, OTP comings, and XYZ. So what we suggest is initially try to activate your international roaming until you have a local SIM. Maybe just for a week you can take it. Once you are there in Germany, you have two options here. The moment you arrive in Germany at the airport also, you do get SIMs, but at the same time, it might cost you a little more with very limited options. Okay? So the next is, after you settle a little, you have seen your place and you're around, there are supermarkets, there are stores where you do get the SIM cards as well, with a little lesser price as well as with lot number of plan options. So it is completely your choice how you want to plan your connectivity there, the local SIMs and everything. Okay, anyone has any question? Okay, one more important thing is, when you use the SIM there, please be aware, please do not just download anything, because, example, torrent, if the government finds that there is something illegal, you might be in problem. So whenever you are downloading anything from any website, please double check, double cross, then only try to download those things, because it's not as easy as we have free hands here in India. Okay, so this is something which you should know. This is a tip. Any questions? Okay. So I'll go to the next. That's your stay. So sir had already spoken about the different kind of stays that you have available in Germany. So people who have not yet got their stays done, that is known as a temporary stay, and people who already have got the stays done, that is a permanent stay. Now after you have reached your place, the most important thing is the documents that you are going to sign. You have to go through each and every document that the landlord or the hotel people, wherever you have booked, is asking you to sign, because there might be certain hidden clauses. Also, coming to the rent part, there is something called warm rent and there is something called cold rent. Now what is warm rent? Warm rent has each and every detail about the rent. It's not just the basic rent. It includes electricity bill, it includes your services, whatever is provided there, water bill, okay, maybe trash, that also might be an add-on. So please be aware that you're not just seeing the basic rent and you're paying, because later on it shouldn't happen. Then when you are signing the contract, you get additional charges and you are like, oh God, what is this? Like, this was not there. Okay, this is my rent, but why am I being charged more? Because you have agreed for it, you have seen the cold rent. So that is something called cold rent, where you just have the basics mentioned. Okay, so it's always better to go ahead with the warm rent option. Like, basically when you are signing any document, just go through it very thoroughly and you know what all details you're going to sign for. Okay, any questions? Okay, I'll go to the next. So yes, university enrollment, very, very important. Now that you are there for your purpose, you do also have options sometimes to do complete online enrollment, but even though you have done your online enrollment, still you should visit the university physically and give them a note that, hey, I'm here, I have come, I'm going to join the classes. Also, if your enrollment is not done, please go there physically and get your enrollment done. So there are documents which you require. Definitely your identification card or your passport, your notification of admission, your academic documents like your 10, 12 and your degree documents, your several passport photos, which sir already mentioned that time that you should carry a lot of some like lot of hard copy documents. So these are the places where we will require initially. Whenever you go for any kind of documentation registration, these documents are very important. Okay, and confirmation of health insurance coverage by a public or private health insurance provider in Germany. Now what happens is when you open a blocked account, you might not have your health insurance activated, right, here in India. So need not worry, I guess you all are aware of this. Your blocked account provider is automatically going to send an electronic message, electronic health insurance to the university already, through which you can get your enrollment process done, because health insurance is very, very important in the foreign countries. Okay? So this will be held by the blocked account providers for you guys. Any questions? Great. I'll go to the next slide. Now that you have done your university enrollment, opening of current account is very important. Why? You might question, I already have a blocked account. Why do I need a current account in Germany? But I hope you guys know you cannot directly operate blocked account. You cannot access blocked account directly. So initially, the moment you are there in Germany, to activate your blocked account, you should first open a current account. Current account is nothing but a local account in a local bank account in Germany. Okay. Now, how do you open a current account? To open a current account, you do not have to physically visit any kind of banks. When you go to the blocked account portal, there itself you will have the option of opening an online current account. Okay. So there you can just, or you can just contact your blocked account provider that I am here in Germany. Please open the current account for me, because it is here where your monthly amount of 992 euros keeps on getting transferred for your living expenses. Okay. So please do not think that you go there and you have the direct access to your blocked account. No, that is not possible. So you need to definitely open a current account. Okay, any questions? Okay, so it's the same to do there how in India we have a debit card, we get our pins and everything. Similarly, you'll be getting it accordingly in Germany itself. Okay, it will take a little time for your current account or a blocked account to get activated. So we suggest you to carry some extra amount with you guys. Okay, otherwise it will be a difficult task. So keep at least some 1,000 to 2,000 euros handy. Maybe in not in cash so much, but yes, a little in cash and a little in your Indian bank account so that you can access it. Okay, because it generally takes maybe some 1 to 2 weeks time for everything to get settled. Okay, clear? Any questions about it? Okay, forex card, sorry, not international banking, the forex card, which I has already explained that time. Okay, so I'll go to the next slide then. Okay. Any question? So next is the blocked account activation. So after you open the current account, the documents you will need to activate your blocked account is given here. Proof of having registered your residence in Germany. Okay. Proof of your current account, your passport with the entry stamp, your German student visa. So these are the documents that is required to activate your blocked account. Okay, so as I told, if only you have opened the account physically, you need to physically visit a bank, or else it is not required, you can contact your blocked account service provider. They are going to help you with all these formalities. Okay, it's completely hassle-free. Okay, health insurance. It is very, very important to have a health insurance in Germany. Okay, so how many of you have been helped with it till now? Have your mentors helped you with the health insurance yet? If not, you have your mentors, please contact them, they will tell you the actual process. Okay? So there are two kinds of health insurance. One is the public health insurance and one is the private health insurance. Anyone, any idea? What's the difference between public and private? What are the categories? Yes? I can hear. Anyone, any idea? Okay. Now there's a age limitation when you want to have a public health insurance. 30 years and below can book the public health, can take the public health insurance, whereas anyone who is above 30 years does not have the access to the public health insurance. So they have to, by default, have a private health insurance. But a person who is 30 and below has the privilege of having both, like they can take anyone, either public or a private one. Okay, so health insurance is mandatory. So please take it. And initially you will be having a travel term health insurance, which is for 92 days. By the time you reach Germany, definitely things will not happen immediately. Nothing to worry. This travel term health insurance will cover up. Okay, until you get the actual health insurance for yourself. So everything is set. It's just that you need to take your things into order and contact the team properly. Any questions? Yes.
So travel health insurance is there, right? So once we go there and it's for 92 days. So for this, the travel health insurance is for 92 days, right? Yeah. So can we use those 92 days as travel insurance and then activate the public health insurance, or should we do it earlier?
No, see, this happens, this public or the actual health insurance for your stay in Germany happens when you're there in Germany only. Okay?
Yeah.
So that duration, the time, until the time you don't get your actual health insurance, this travel term health insurance is going to give you the backup. So in between that time, if anything is happening, needs to be covered, this is the insurance which will help you out. Got it?
Yeah.
Could I answer?
My doubt was that, like, are we supposed to like, immediately activate it once we reach there, or like can we?
It will take time. It will take a little time. The process will be continuing that time. So it will take a little time. See, anything, okay, except I think the current account and the university enrollment, this all, and your rental agreement, this all is going to take a little. Everything will go on parallelly. Okay, so it will take a little time, but you don't have to worry because see, amount access also not having immediately, right? You don't have access immediately to your blocked account also. So for that, you should have backup of your funds. For health insurance, you have backup of this travel from health insurance also. So you already have a backup, you don't have to panic. Okay? You just have to ensure that the moment you are there, just don't start enjoying the place. First, do your things properly, clear it out, then you can, like, you know, take your own time for the things. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yes. We will help you out for that. Okay, we are there for everything back. Please do not worry. Okay, we'll assist you for our goals. Okay, any other questions? Okay, my colleague Preeti actually takes care of the health insurance part. So she can give more information on this. So yeah, please come.
Hello. So, first your question. You are asking, can you activate the health insurance after 90 days of enjoying the travel insurance, right? So, the health insurance starts from the date of class commencement. Okay. So, even if you don't activate it, if you are activating after 90 days, it will be a bond. You have to pay for 3 months. Because you have already enjoyed the 3 months in Germany, or at least your classes have started, so it has to be activated immediately after you go there. Okay. Even if you are not traveling immediately during your class starting, like because of visa delays or something, still the billing will start from the class starting date. Okay, so please do not delay, activate it as soon as you reach there. And your question was travel health insurance. So travel health insurance, if you have taken either Expatriate or Intiva blocked account, you will see you have got your travel insurance as a complementary with the blocked account package. Okay, so this can be used for your visa. Plus, when you go there, till the time you activate your health insurance, it will cover for you. Okay, but still, you should activate it 1 to reach. So it may take 2 to 3 weeks time. So this cover you just consider only for that much time activated. Hope this is clear. Any more questions about insurance? Thank you, Smriti. Okay, so I hope doubts are clear for the health insurance part. Okay, fine. So I'll move to the next slide. Now, the next most important thing is to get your city registration done. Okay. So for this, make sure the moment you land, you have done a university enrollment, you should finish it within 14 days of your arrival. This is very, very important. Okay? Okay, I missed another thing about the rent part, the accommodation part. If you have paid an amount to your landlord and somehow you're not liking the place after reaching there, you have the option of cancelling your agreement within 14 days. Okay, within 14 days. After that, if suppose you're cancelling also, there are chances you might not get that amount back. Okay, similarly, city registration also has to be done within 14 days from the date of arrival in Germany. Okay, so you will be receiving the registration certificate because this registration certificate is required in so many places. So you do need to have this certificate with you. You require it during the bank account opening for health insurance, okay, university enrollment, residence permit. So see, these are not steps. Everything will go parallelly, one by one. Maybe morning you are here, evening you are there, okay. So these are not steps. These are all together that is going to take place when you are there in Germany, and you need to do simultaneously all these things, okay. So you do need the landlord's confirmation, very important, okay. Sometimes what happens is you stay in a hotel, you couldn't get a permanent stay, okay, you got a temporary stay, you are staying in Airbnb or you are staying in a hotel, okay, you have to request because you are there within 14 days, you have to get your city registration done, you have to request the hotel people also to provide you the document, okay, because that is mandatory for the city registration. Okay, so these are the, so city registration is important within 40 days. Now the documents that you need to submit in the city register office, passport and visa, lease contract and confirmation from the landlord, enrollment certificate, passport size photos. So see, passport size photos are coming everywhere, keep in bulk. Okay, otherwise you will be roaming here and there just looking at to print the photographs. So please keep very good bunch of documents as sir had told that time. So yeah, see, there are consequences if you fail to register at the city registration office in Germany. You can result in various consequences, including legal penalties. Okay, there would be issue with a visa or a residence permit. So yes, so please, this is something mandatory within 14 days. You need to do it. Okay. And see, city registration documents vary from city to city. When you go to the city registration office, please cross-check again and again what are the documents required. Okay, because some cities might have certain specific documents also. Any doubts, anyone? Any doubts? Okay, shall I move? Yes.
In case you move to another city, so is it compulsory to do the city registration?
Yes. Any city you go, you have to register. They should know you are there. Okay, because it's about the safety. So you should register yourself to any location you are going every time. Not for short duration, for a longer duration.
And if you have the visa for 1 year and the residence permit is for like...
I'll come to that. Next slide is for residence permit. Anything else apart from that? Anybody question? Any questions? Okay. Okay, now comes the residence permit. Residence permit is not immediately. Okay? So you have got your visa, you are there in Germany now,
Now the residence permit. Suppose your course duration is for 18 months. You will get the residence permit for 1 year. Within that 1 year, you have to again get it renewed. Okay? So, 1 minute. Yes. So, if a student enters Germany, within a year, you need to get your residence permit done. And you have to ensure for residence permit, very, very important point. Why are you traveling to Germany? What's the purpose of traveling to Germany, everyone here? To study. Yes. Please remember this, you are there in Germany to study, because if you are going on a student visa and when you go for your residence permit, they are definitely going to check your academics. Okay, how good you are in your academics, whether you have cleared all the semesters properly or not. Okay, and also your attendance is very, very important. So you're going there, please study well. Do get into part-time jobs, but don't make that your part of life. Okay? So education is very important, and having good academics, having good attendance in the classes are also very important. Otherwise, residence permit is a question mark, because you are there as a student. So you need to fulfill that goal. Okay? So residence permit, generally what you can do is maybe 2 to 3 months prior, when it's going to expire, maybe 2 to 3 months prior, you can start with the process for the residence permit. Okay? So there are certain documents required for the residence permit: valid passport, your registration certificate, health insurance proof, let it be public or private. Then there is your university enrollment certificate, blocked account amount again for another 1 year, 11,004 euros. Biometric photos, okay, your residence permit, application form, proof of residence from your landlord again, and the visa fee of 110 to 120 euros. Okay, any more doubts on residence permit? Okay, fine, then I'm done with my part. I hope I could give some good information to you guys. Okay, if any more questions you have, we'll have a question and answer round. There you can definitely clear your doubts. Okay, so I will hand over the mic again to Sir. He will go ahead now with the knowledge transfer.
Thank you, Sonali. See, knowledge transfer today we are going to discuss about part-time jobs, internship, working student, and also full-time jobs. Okay, so in knowledge transfer, the first point is part-time jobs. Most of you would be knowing that German government allows the foreign students to work 140 full days, 140 full days and or 280 half days. That means 20 hours weekly, and you can work full days during the semester breaks. And as per the labor law, if you are getting minimum, if you are getting less than 603 euros, you are not liable to pay any tax amount. Okay, and if you are getting more than 603 euros, you are considered as a normal taxpayer, and your overall amount per annum, it should not go beyond 12,348. If it goes, then you are going to pay tax. If it is crossing 12,348 euros per annum. Here what happens is, Germany provides enough opportunities for foreign students to earn while studying. So most of our students, they fall in the category of 14% to 24% tax per annum. That means majority of the students, they earn more than 12,348 euros up to 17,000 euros per annum. Okay. So here, if any company is deducting your tax amount, which is more than 603 euros monthly, but your overall income is still under 12,348 euros, you can claim the tax refund immediately after the first year. This is one thing. Health insurance, it is something, it is mandatory.
and let it be a public health or private health insurance, monthly amount it is going to be approximately around 120 euros to 150 euros. That is the every month you have to pay, you must pay this. Recently there is an increase in the minimum wage in Germany, so it is like 13.9 euros per hour, which is a very good amount. So here what happens is, on an average, what we are seeing are students when they are working part-time during education, monthly, if I have to say, the average amount is around 800 to 1500 euros they are earning, depending on the place, location and the type of jobs that you have it. If you are looking for on-campus jobs, one second. For on-campus jobs, you have research assistant, library assistant, admin, such kind of jobs are available, but they are a bit competitive. So you need to have some kind of command on German language. I strongly suggest always try to have minimum A1 or A2. A2 is strongly recommended considering the high volume of applicants traveling not only from India but also from different parts of Asian countries nowadays. And from India itself, in 2025, more than 70,000 APS were issued. That means almost 70,000 students had joined German universities only from India. So considering the competition for jobs, I strongly suggest have at least A1 or A2 that helps you to find out part-time jobs right from the first month itself. And if you are looking for some skilled based jobs part-time, then you can become a tutor for English language, because there, if you want to teach English language to the localites, okay, that is also a high-paid job. Apart from that, content creation and content design, this is also as a freelancer you can work, and the amount can, I have seen one student in Berlin is almost getting around 1,700 euros monthly. Okay, one of our students, SRH Berlin. So you will have huge number of opportunities. See, always pay attention if in case you, while working part-time or else you are working full-time during the semester breaks, it should not exceed the hour limit, because then it becomes illegal and it would impact on your overall immigration process. Then when you are going for renewal of your residence permit, and it becomes legal issues, legal compliances. So please make sure that you are not crossing the limit. By any chance, if you have crossed it, immediately you should go to the city registration office and notify the same that it has happened without your notice, so that they make a note of it and they guide you what you have to do. Okay? This is about part-time jobs. Next. See, master thesis in Germany. Again, this is something, it is very important. It comes during your final semester, and it's an independent topic very closely related to your interest and your field of study, and it is directly related to your final employment opportunities. So it has got 30 credit points. Some of the technical universities, they do allow the students to do master thesis up to 9 months, but the standard practice is it is 6 months time. Okay, and majorly Indian students, they prefer to do master thesis in a company. You can do on campus also, okay, because if you are in a TU university or research-oriented universities, you can do your thesis under the professors. Okay, they will help you out to identify the right topic. But when you step out of the university and you want to get the industry exposure, stay connected with the local companies, okay, through international office, through professors, through the networking sites, you can definitely find out master thesis. And during master thesis also you are well paid by the companies. Okay, and as per the trend, what we are seeing, students when they are in the final semester, they earn around at least 1,000 to 1,500 euros. See, the amount what I am saying, it is the minimum. If you have got good experience in India and you are technically good, companies can pay you a huge amount, because we have seen students during internship. Okay, again I am giving one example in Berlin. One of our students was getting 3,500 euros stipend amount and he was paying around 25% tax monthly. So, because Germany is a bit desperate when it comes to the STEM graduates and IT, because here the number of requirements, what they have it, the skilled workers are huge. Their requirements are not met every year. That is how they are still promoting free education in the public universities. Okay? So, master thesis is something, it is very important. Always prepare Europa CV. Make your profile strong with A2 or B1 level German language, except IT and pure technical specializations. Okay, but why we suggest to learn the German language? To make your overall profile strong. Though you, as an engineer, you can find technical jobs without the German proficiency. Okay. But it is important that, considering the competition, again I am repeating, that if you have it, it's an added advantage for you. Coming to the management professionals, students who are from BBA, BCom background, or else engineers who are having a shift from technical side to the management jobs. See, for all of you, when you find a job, generally the nature of job would demand you to communicate. Okay, either you get B2B or B2C jobs, or else when you are handling a unit as a manager, you need to have local communication. In that case, if you are a candidate from BBA or BCom background, minimum to minimum B1 is mandatory when you are going to do your master thesis. Otherwise, it is really going to be difficult for you to find out a master thesis or part-time jobs in your field. Okay, please do not get convinced when you see an engineering background student would have got jobs or multiple opportunities without having any German proficiency, or might be having only A1 German proficiency. They would have got it because, see, an engineer will, whatever the knowledge they learn, they apply on the device or else the machine. Their communication is limited to the human being. Okay, but for management graduates, they do the direct communication. You know, as I told you, it is to the customers or else to business. So here language is important. So if you are looking for technical jobs, yes, it is okay to have A1, A2 German skills, but when you are looking for a management jobs, you should have higher German proficiency. Okay? So your background decides how you are going to plan your German proficiency. Okay? Any doubt about this? Please raise your hand and ask me questions so that I can clarify this. And very importantly, during your master's thesis, you need to stay connected to your professor, who is the mentor of the university, because he will give you the academic direction, the topic what you have selected, okay, and regular monitoring and reporting is very important, not only to the professor, also to your company where you are doing your master's thesis. Okay, there would be plagiarism check, plus your presentation skills are very important. So this is independently you need to do it, and it plays a major role in finding a full-time job. Okay. Next slide. Internships and working student jobs in Germany. See, there are mandatory internship and voluntary internship. When we say mandatory internship, it is a part of your course curriculum. That means it will carry certain credit points. Okay, and even though you are doing internship, which is already a part of your course curriculum, this is not going to reduce from your overall number of working hours from the part-time jobs that are allowed for the foreign students. That is separate, this is separate. So, here what happens is, you need to visit the industry, okay, regularly, since it's a part of your course curriculum. For an example, if we say Hochschule Hof. Any student from Hof University, HOF here? Okay, maybe you would be knowing Hochschule Hof. This is one of the university, public university. Their entire second year is the industry project. So they recruit candidates with minimum 1 year of work experience. Without having 1 year experience, they will not give you admission. But they have made sure that they have ensured that industrial internships, the second year is the entirely is the industrial internship. So here, what happens is, every semester has got 30 credit points, and I'm seeing that our students are not only making money, but also they are getting good grades, and they are staying connected with the professors as well as with the manager of the companies, and it is helping them to gain more practical knowledge, and this is going to help them also converting into a full-time job. Voluntary internship, it is something you are finding the internship with your own efforts. Okay, and as per the labor law in Germany, if your duration of the internship is more than 3 months, then the company must pay you the stipend amount. If it is less than 3 months, then it is up to the company whether they pay you or they will not pay you anything. Okay, so for voluntary internship, we have got many platforms which we are going to discuss it in the next page. So because these are the opportunities available, so you as a student can explore voluntary internship, and it is a very popular practice in Germany by the companies. They advertise in multiple platforms. On campus also there would be notifications, internal portals will be there, sites like Indeed, Stepstone, Zinc, LinkedIn. Okay, in those platforms you will be able to see the opportunities for the internship. And again, the pay scale, as you all know, that it's all in between 1,000 to 1,500 euros, 1,700 euros. And some of the highly paid jobs, if you are targeting to big companies like BMW, Mercedes, Audi, or Siemens, they do pay around 2,500 to 3,000 euros also monthly. How many of you are aware of the working student jobs? See, please take this information very, very, very seriously, because working student jobs are something are regularly practiced, by the companies. It is nothing but another part-time job, okay? But it's a long-term agreement between the student and the company. And why it is a long-term agreement is because the minimum duration, if you are a working student and you have found out a job through working student jobs, the minimum duration would be 6 months and maximum it would be till 24 months time. Okay, and it is directly linked to your academics, okay, closely related to your education itself. So this makes your overall profile more strong. You need to balance between your education and this, but how it is going to help you, I am going to explain. Students who are freshers without any experience from India, when they travel, they are applying for working student jobs. Companies will prefer to hire them only after first semester, because they would have worked out on the basic level of German language, plus certain technical skills, that exposure from the German universities also they would have got it. That is when they would prefer to hire the students. See, it is for a company, you provide the fresh academic knowledge to the company, okay, and it's an easy conversion for them that you become a full-time employee after you complete your education. So, and it's a cost-effective long-term talent for them. So these are the benefits why companies in Germany do prefer working student jobs, because once you get recruited there, they are seeing your skills and knowledge for a period of 18 months to 24 months time. And after you are associated with the company for such a long time, they will not expect you, to go and leave the job. So here, working student jobs, it's a direct pathway not only to your full-time employment, but also during your education. Okay, during your education, if you are looking for internship, if you are looking for master thesis, plus earning opportunities. Okay, so this is very popular. Okay, this is very popular, and you, as a student, kindly start doing your research for the working student. This is definitely going to help you out. Okay, and after the presentation, if there is any doubt, I can discuss with you one-to-one also. Okay, and I can share more in-depth information about it. And again, pay-wise also, they really pay you well. Okay. Okay, this is another part-time job. So here what happens is, this is your choice. So you need to see the number of hours, how you are going to map it with the rules and regulations, because you are only allowed 20 hours weekly. Okay, and companies, they are aware of it. So this is something officially it is recorded. So you need to make sure that you are not exceeding the number of hours that has been allotted to you. Full-time jobs in Germany. See, if you are already a working student, converting into a full-time job, as I told, it is not at all difficult. Plus, if you are doing your master's thesis in a company, there also you have the opportunities to convert it into a full-time job. In case through master thesis you are not able to convert into a full-time job, but your profile has already become strong, since you have already invested 6 months time in a company, that would help you to find out a relevant job. Here for EU Blue Card, you need to have a minimum salary, okay, which is 50,700 euros per year and 46,000 for the shortage occupants such as STEM, IT and healthcare. So, see, this amount for engineers and healthcare professionals, it's very easy to get. Why? Because Germany pays minimum 45 to 50,000 euros depending on the location. We have seen in Cologne, Munich, our candidates without having any experience, they get around 55 to 60,000 euros per annum. If you have got relevant experience, then the salary could be even more. So major job hubs include Berlin, Munich, Frankfurt, Stuttgart, Hamburg, along with the growing opportunities in the smaller cities as well. Regarding the permanent residence, see, if you are looking to apply for PR, you need to work minimum 21 months after you complete your education. And after having 21 months of work experience, and B1 is mandatory, then you can apply for the PR, okay, and you become eligible and you get your PR. In case you do not have B1, you just have A1 or A2, then in that case you need to wait for 27 months time. So what you have to do is, when you are approaching to the city registration office, local city registration office regarding your permanent residency, okay, you need to produce the German language proficiency, the income proof, plus your work experience documents. Okay, with B1 you are eligible after 21 months, and with A1 or A2 you need to wait till 27 months time. And Germany is one of the country, a developed country, provides you citizenship after 5 years time. When I say 5 years time, this is also including your the duration of your education. But for that, C1 level of German language is mandatory. If you are looking for citizenship in Germany, you have to give highest priority to the language, so that in 5 years time, the moment you cross 5 years, you have a stable job, you can definitely apply for permanent residency. Some of the short questions and answers. Best ways to commute from one destination to another in Germany. Public transportations like buses, trams, U-Bahn, S-Bahn. These are the mode of transportation commonly used by the students. Is it possible for international students to work part-time while studying in Germany to cover accommodation expenses? We have already discussed yes. We have also discussed about the part-time jobs, whether it is on campus or off campus. Next slide. So please pay attention to this when you are trying to find out full-time jobs, part-time jobs, working student jobs, internships or master thesis. These are the only platforms that can help you finding a good job or opportunities in Germany while studying and after your education. Online portals are like LinkedIn, Stepstone, Indeed, Glassdoor, Zing. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Absolventa. Okay. And then Make It in Germany is their official website. Company career pages you can also directly apply if they are advertising. University career pages, notice boards and internal portals. Networking is very important. Okay? Networking is very important, like career fairs, meetups, professional groups, alumni networks, employer events, working student, as we have already discussed, and senior referrals. Developer communities. See, we have given a tip related to developer communities, mainly for the IT and engineering graduates. Groups of tech professionals, students and engineers, they meet online and offline to share technical knowledge, discuss new technologies, network with industry professionals, attend the workshops and coding events. They share the CV and this helps. Apart from this, there are two types of jobs in Germany, solicited jobs and non-solicited jobs. Solicited jobs are those when there is an advertisement given by a company in different platforms or else in their own website. Unsolicited jobs are those when there is no advertisement given, but you are either getting to know the right person or else there is a requirement in a company. You are hearing from someone, maybe your friend is working or else someone you are getting to know and trying to connect and share your CV and then you are getting hired. Many of our students, I have met with couple of PU candidate students, okay, Technical University of candidate students. They have got jobs in good companies in the field of automation, okay, in automation domain. When there was no advertisement, but they just have got the connect to the right person. So you can create your own networking through Zing or LinkedIn. Because see, Zing is a replica of LinkedIn. So that is their own platform. How LinkedIn is their worldwide, Zing is their own professional online platform. So you must register in both the websites to increase your networking opportunities and to find jobs. Okay, one is LinkedIn and second one is Zing. Plus, please use the university resources like career services, internship boards. This is the first and most reliable source. Professors and academic networks, especially for research and lab internships. Okay, university job portals, bulletin boards, career centers, and student offices for campus jobs. See, these are the. If you are active and if you are active in all the three categories, then finding a job is not going to be difficult. See, prior 2 to 3 years before, I should say that before the Russia and Ukraine war, after applying for 50 to 60 jobs, students used to get one call, interview call. Nowadays, at least you need to apply for 250 to 300 jobs for one to get one interview call. That is something is very important. It means you must stay connected and use all these services to increase your employment opportunities during your education and after your studies also. Next slide. This we have already discussed how much a part-time job student can earn in Germany. How long can you stay in Germany after completing your studies? It's 18 months. I think most of you would know that Germany provides 18 months stable visa whether it's a bachelor degree program or it's a master degree program, whether the duration is 1 year or 18 months time or 24 months time, you would get 18 months debit visa. Can I get a job after studying in Germany? Yes, definitely you can get a job after studying in Germany, because this country is known for creating opportunities. It is known as the land of ideas. Okay, so now they are so desperate that you would have seen the recent India-German trade relations. Okay, they have opened the doors for healthcare and nursing professionals also, and free education has not been abolished yet, despite of so many number of students are traveling to Germany. See, these are the signs that their number of requirements are in the higher side. Okay, and also we have seen that the opportunity card, Johnson card, was introduced in the year 2024, because through education they are not able to fill their requirements. See, if they have an opportunity, if they have vacancy, they just cannot recruit someone, right? Someone who has the knowledge, who has the skill set, who is meeting to their requirements only, they can give you the jobs. So here, this is one of the country for next 5 years. If we are asking a question to ourselves, is it the right destination? Definitely it is the best option at the moment. After the problems what we have seen in USA and Canada, the geopolitical situations, UK is always up and down. So Germany, in terms of job opportunity, is one of the best and the safe country. Okay? Advantages of Schengen visa. How many of you are aware of the Schengen visa? I hope all of you are aware of Schengen visa. See, Schengen visa, you can travel to 29 European countries without a different visa. So when you are getting the visa to Germany, that itself is a Schengen visa. Okay, so countries like Netherlands, France, Belgium, Portugal, Spain, Italy, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, all these places, Finland, 29 European countries you can travel without a different visa. UK and Ireland, they are excluded, they are not a part of Schengen agreement. Okay? Next. See, these are the most demanded jobs in Germany at the moment, and the emerging sectors are the green technology, renewable energy, supply chain management, logistics, infrastructure, and smart mobility. They are booming, and the requirements and the opportunities are being created in those fields, including e-commerce. Okay, so these are the at the moment, the future would be the present and the future. The new opportunities are given more importance to green technology, renewable energy, supply chain management, e-commerce, logistics, infrastructure, and smart mobility. Apart from that, the other ones, STEM, IT, healthcare, and management and business, they are considered as shortage of occupation. That means they do not have the skilled workers in those fields. That is why they are giving highest importance to recruit more and more number of students through education. Salary after masters in Germany. Next slide. See, when I had informed about the minimum salary package around 45,000 to 50,000 euros as the starting, the reason why we have specified here is 35,000 euros is because some of the jobs, if you are a fresher and you are a management background student, okay, fresher, having less German proficiency, then in that case, you can expect around 35 to 38. But for engineers, what we are saying is that the minimum starting amount is at least 45,000 euros and above. Can you apply for permanent residence access in Germany? As I told, 21 months with B, after working 21 months in Germany with B1 German proficiency, you are eligible to apply for PR. And after completion of 27 months of overall work experience with A1 also, you can apply for PR. What if you don't have a permanent address yet? See, what is important is, even if you have a temporary address or else you are staying at a friend's place, having the rental receipt or else the landlord confirmation is mandatory. Otherwise, let it be city registration or anywhere, you would not be able to transact anything. So, having a confirmation from the landlord, whether it is a temporary accommodation or you are staying at a friend's place, either landlord confirmation or rental receipt. One of it is mandatory. Please give attention to this. Questions? We are done with our basic information about pre-departure. Please ask us questions, because after the Q&A session, we have our industry partners, Credila, who would, their own education company, they would speak for 5 minutes, and we have Mr. Sandeep from Safe Legal, who is the founder of Safe Legal and the practicing advocate in Karnataka, in the High Court of Karnataka. We have a speech for 15 to 20 minutes about that as well. So before that, let us have a small conversation. Yeah.
So it's related to the job seeker visa part. So what are the regulations like when it comes to the funding during that part? Like student visa, we have the blocked account. You have to show that 7,904. So in the job seeker visa, is there something similar or is it the same?
Are you saying job seeker visa means the post-study work visa? Are you referring to that?
Yeah.
The 18 months what you are going to get? See, once you successfully complete your education, okay, German government directly provides you the 18 months debit visa. At that point of time, you do not have to show anything in the blocked account. Are you asking me that whether you have to show any additional funds to get the debit visa? As of now, not mandatory. Okay, so if you have transcript and the degree certificate, the convocation certificate, based on that only your state visa will be approved. And one more thing, very important, because it has happened to many of our students recently. When you are going for the residence permit renewal, it was mentioned that 8 to 12 weeks before the residence permit, your visa expires, you should renew your residence permit. That time, if you are already doing part-time jobs or intern, or else if you are a working student, you have sufficient funds in your blocked account. Once you get an appointment regarding the renewal in the regarding your residence permit, then the officer will check, the immigration officer will check majorly two things. How is your attendance? Okay, are you regular or not? How is your performance? And what is the balance available in your blocked account? If you are regularly attending classes, okay, if you are regularly attending classes and your grades are good, and you just have invested around 4,000 or 5,000 or 50% of the blocked account money, okay, maybe some 6,000 or 7,000 euros are still there. We have seen that students are getting the state visa along with the second year duration of the program. That means you do not have to go to the city registration office once again after course completion. Okay, so if you are a good student, if you are performing good and you are already having some stable income, okay, they are going to give you the stable visa during the first year renewal of the residence permit itself.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Any other questions?
Post the course duration, when we have the 18 months of stay back visa, right?
Right.
Can we continue to do our part-time job
After completion of your
after the completion of
yes, you are allowed to work part-time.
Will we have the work visa for it, or like work permit for it?
See, any kind of work that you do it in Germany, you need to notify to your city registration office. Okay, because otherwise it becomes illegal. Okay, so because if they are going to pay you by cash and then there is no record of it, then that is different. But if it is going to come to your bank account, and there is a confirmation given by the company. Okay, what happens here is it becomes a compliance issue. So you need to notify the same to the city registration office. Okay, see, we did not discuss much about the EU blue card. EU blue card, what happens, minimum salary what you get, which is around 50,000 euros, you get the EU blue card. But not many students will get that much of amount. Okay, some students might get 38,000 euros per annum or 44,000, 42,000 euros. They are also officially they are working, and as per the compliance they are matching to all the compliances. So even then also, without having a EU blue card also, there is no problem at all which is affecting to your overall work permit. For that, you must go to your local city registration office and notify the same so that they record the same. Okay? Any other doubts? Alright, I am handing the mic to Alisha Forti. He is our executive director, and currently she is on maternity leave. So I'm a bit surprised to see her. So I'm just giving her the mic to have a few words.
Hi everyone, this is Alicia here. It wasn't planned that I'm going to come today, but luckily my baby gave me some rest. So she's just 1.5 months, so I thought I'd just come. She's there now. Okay, anyways, I see you all a little, no josh. So can you just do it something to get in the josh? Yes? Okay, everybody raise your hands high. Come on, you guys are going to Germany, you have to be more active. Come on, both your hands. Okay, then clap for sir. A little more louder, I can't hear. A little more louder, a little more. Yes. Okay, fine. So can you all stand up? Please keep your bags. Yes. Now, one hand high. Down. Sit. Stand. Yes, sit. Stand. Okay. Just say hi to the person next to you. So that you all know each other. I'm pretty sure not everybody are your friends. And this is the main networking event that starts from. So yes. So can we do another small activity? What do you all want to do? Sing? No? Okay, can you do the question answer? Please sit. Can you do the small question answer? I'm not prepared at all because I had no plans of coming here, but then I'm just coming to see you all because I do not want to miss seeing the students of this batch. Okay? Yes. So, how many of you are going to the public universities? Raise your hand. So that I know you all. Okay. And how many of you are going to the private universities? Okay, how many of you have received your visa? Very nice. And the remaining haven't received the visa? Okay, how many of you have not applied for the visa yet? Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands. May I ask why? Anyone? What's your reason?
Yesterday they made college university.
Which university did you confirm?
Isma University.
Gisma. Okay, and you both? You and you? Okay, where did you apply for your loan? Credila. Credila people are here. Haven't they sanctioned your loan yet? They sanctioned? If they did, you please tell me. Yeah? Okay. And here I saw one hand raised. Who didn't apply for the visa? Why didn't you apply yet? Which university? BSBI. Where are you planning? We have our alumni from BSBI. We have Yukta. Yukta, please stand up. Show your beautiful face to all of us. Okay, she went the last May. Yeah, so I keep seeing her on Instagram, very active. She's enjoyed the Germany life. She's joined the gym. She's become more fit. And now she's come for the holidays. Yes? Yeah, I have a drive of my student here. Yeah, so anybody planning to go to BSBI, I think you can meet her in person. She can give you a feedback about it. Yeah. Okay, so how many of y'all did not really understand what was told today? Anybody like that? Everybody understood? Yes? Okay, is there any particular topic you're more focused to know about? Because each of your focus may be different. Your goals may be different. So what is that? Maybe we'll pick up 2 topics as such and maybe discuss about it if you would want to. Okay, what is that more important thing for you in Germany that you want to know more about? It can be about the accommodation, it can be about maybe even the food, even your networking, your jobs, your course. No? So you all understood everything? Was this a useful session? Yes? So you got to know everything? So can I ask you a question? What's the minimum wages for the part-time jobs in Germany? How much? Okay, so how many of you are going to work in part-time? All are very rich, I think. Huh? I think we should increase the service fee, sir. They are very rich. Please raise your hand.
See, Germany has got huge opportunities.
Okay, I don't even see half of them saying yes to a part-time job. Just very few. May I know why? Who's not interested to do the part-time job? One answer. Somebody give the mic. Who's not interested to do the part-time job? No. Come on guys, you all are going for masters and you all have to present. You all cannot feel shy to talk in the mic which is just got 80 of us here. One answer. Shall I pick? Can I pick somebody? Okay, you in the black glasses with the shirt. Good. Yes. Dhananjay, I know you. Last year I met you. Yes.
I prefer for part-time.
Okay, why would you like to work for a part-time?
Because I currently am working as a site.
Okay.
Yeah, I have work experience, so I think.
So you will work.
Yeah, I work.
Okay, fine. And which university did you select? UWI. Finally, you did it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody who doesn't want to go for a part-time? Anyone? I'm not able to catch the person. People, most of them did not want to work. You want to work? You do not want to work. Then you have to work.
Focusing on full-time jobs, not on part-time.
Okay, that's great.
Focus on career.
Okay, which university?
BBW.
BBW. Nice. But I think Egos has a...
DPW has excellent internship opportunities. Their platform is so good that they provide working student jobs plus the internship. You should explore that and go to the ITDM course or logistics, which course? Because DPW is the heart of Berlin. Okay. And their platform is really good for the internship and for the working student jobs. That's what I'm saying. That's what work student jobs. This is something that is actually very active in the structure.
Okay. Okay, guys. See, there's no harm if you don't go for a part-time job. There's no harm if you go for a part-time job. It's all about how you own time and how you organize yourself between studies, learning German language, and looking for a full-time job plus doing a part-time job and managing your finances. So you just pick yes. Yes, ma'am.
SRH in terms of the same topic that he is here.
See, SRH is the biggest network having more than 10 campuses in Germany, and that is the biggest private university. And they are directly working with that for the research internships. And there are some thousands of industry partners are available. Okay, so if you are also a part of SRH network, the opportunities are going to be definitely more than BBW because BBW has only one campus. Okay, but SRH is, as I told, is one of the oldest and the largest private university network. So And the locations are also great, like it be Stuttgart, Heidelberg is the main campus, Berlin is a huge campus, new campuses are there in Munich, Hamburg, and different locations. So we have got our highest number of students from Admissiongyan if we have sent to any particular university, it is as such. Okay. And all are well settled during education. I told one of the students was getting around 3,500 euros during education.
Go learn German and then go do other things all together. But yeah, choose wisely what one you want to do during your course. First, of course, you have to study. Please study, have your attendance, because in your visa extension, when you go for a visa extension or the renewal of your visa, after the visa you've got, definitely people, the embassy will look into your attendance. So just because the university gives you a flexibility that you do not have to attend, don't take that flexibility or privilege. Please attend your classes, have that minimum attendance. Yes? Yes? Yes, yes, thank you. Yeah. Apart from that, yes, coming to the part-time jobs, yes, we do not discourage part-time jobs because it will help you not only to have some financial benefits, but also for your experience and your small networking starts from there. Correct? It can be anywhere. It can be in even maybe if you're working in a McDonald's or if you're working in your related field, your network. So let's put in that effort because that's the place, that's the land which is going to give you opportunities. It's going to give you a scope and a global exposure. So please respect that and learn the language. It's very important you guys know the language because when I see my students, when I go meet them, you know, they're so fluent in German, it feels so nice. I'm like, what was it? What is it? Like, even if I don't know, trust me, I missed a train, which was really expensive. It burned the pocket. I missed the train because I didn't understand that, you know, the lane is shifted from one to another.
It was in Hamburg.
Yeah, it was in Hanover. And if I had to buy another ticket, that was also very expensive. I'm so sorry for sir, I did that mistake because he had to sponsor. Okay, so please don't do that mistake. Learn the language, know the places, and explore. Have the best time there because you will have the exposure of just not one country or one city or one place. See, most of us, if we are born and raised in Bangalore, we're maximum in Bangalore, we need to put in a lot of effort to go to a trip and explore the places. But there, that doesn't happen, especially when you guys are students and you have that flexibility. So please explore the max possible of all the countries. You will have a wonderful time. It's very beautiful, okay, but in a nicer way. Just be organized. Don't just spoil yourself and don't keep skipping your exams because we had one such case where a student skipped her exams because she had that option write it later. Okay, and then when the extension came, the visa extension came, she did not get it. She's still struggling to go back. So please don't do that. You're investing your time and money. Just complete your course as per the schedule. And a big yes. 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 Okay. Any other doubts? Any other questions? Okay. Now I think. So you ready? Yeah. Okay. See, now we have covered maximum topics. I think you guys accepted that you all understood, and it was an informative session. So now we want to help you in terms of legal thing. I don't know if that particular point was stressed in the PPT. Okay, before you sign any document, I hope you've already come across quite a few documents where you have to sign, like your study contract. Yes? So how many of you have gone through your study contract? Like literally you've gone through the study contract. Yes? You both? Which university? Okay. Others? No. Blindly just signed? At least if you would have gone through the highlights of the document, like when to pay, what to do, when is your semester starting, maybe those things you would have gone through, but definitely not that 14, 13 pages, which is so small that we can't understand. Right? Please do not make that mistake because documents and anything in black and white is taken very seriously in Germany. It's not like India where we can escape a certain thing. I can also share you an experience of where our students went through. He was in confusion of two universities. What came first? He signed the document and he said that he will enroll in that particular university. He forgot about it because he got another admission where he really wanted to go. He went ahead with that, signed the document, and he also paid the fees. He got the visa, he enrolled at the university, and he started studying. But he totally forgot about the first university document he had signed. And what do you think happened to him? He got an email that you have to pay your one semester fees, just because he had signed the document. He's enrolled in a different university. He's studying already. He's gotten his city registration, everything is done. But this one, just because he had that 14 days window to cancel that particular document where he says, no, I would not want to go ahead with your university. He had that 14 days window, he crossed it. Despite of crossing the 14 days window, he could have still declined that when he had to cancel. He did not do. And then the big emails which came saying that you have to pay one semester fees. That's a huge amount. Almost, I think, 6-7 lakhs? Yes, 6 lakhs. Okay, and then he reached out to us. And then we had to, that is a partner university of us. So we have to help the student, whatever is the case. Right? When he reached out to us and then we asked the university, can you do something about it, because he's not attended any class, he's not done an online enrollment, then why should he pay the first semester fee? They said he has signed the document, it is legal and he has to sign. And the university stopped dealing with it, they gave it to another agency to collect the fees. So it became a pretty big thing. And then luckily, I had to write in a lot of emails. Then finally the university came to a conclusion where they gave a discount for that amount. It was just around 1,000 euros. And then, 1,000 sir? That was? Yeah, somewhere they reduced. From 6,000 it came down to a certain amount. And then he had to do the settlement. Simply he wasted his 1 lakh. Just for that particular carelessness. Okay, so please, before signing any document, please read, understand, otherwise just don't sign. Don't sign. It's okay. But take a legal advice, and that's why we have something come up newly, which Ms. Sandeep has started a new process. He's a High Court lawyer. He's been practicing from how many years, sir? 12 plus years. And there's this new model that he's come up with, which he's going to explain. Okay, to help you guys in any legal battles there. Very small thing. Because he can share his cases, what he has gone through, to, I think, for more better clarity in that case. Okay, so one tip, please do not sign any document. If you have signed, know the document well. And if you have every document will have a cancellation period of 14 days, even if you sign. So please do that. Okay, you will know the legalities in that particular case. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, louder. Yes. Louder.
Yes.
I think they're all hungry. You guys are hungry, is it? Yes. Yeah, we have some delicious. So we have some delicious lunch ready for you guys, because we know that we will kill your time for the good. So yes, but after a small presentation by the legal team, Mr. Sandeep. Yeah. Yukta, would you want to share your experience? Yes, please come. Let's clap for Yukta, our beauty queen. Yes. Hi. So I think you guys don't know. My name is Yukta. So right now I'm studying in ESBI. So I stay in Berlin. So I think it's been almost 9 months, if I'm not wrong. Thank you so much for you guys, because they helped me a lot. Admissiongyan, oh my god. Because I went through a lot of struggles with my documents and so many things. They helped me with everything. And Germany, I think I'm still learning, because I need to learn more things, to be honest. I think you gave all the details. We shouldn't sign the contract. I mean, we should be very careful with the things. And I think you're gonna struggle a little in winters, of course. And I think you're gonna enjoy a lot, to be very honest. And I think you should make a lot of friends there, because you need to know people to, get to know things there. So that's it. Nothing else. So I'm enjoying it.
How's BSCI?
Yeah. BSCI, yes, it's going good. Not bad, because I think the professors are very good. The teaching is, I'm really impressed by that. But I don't know, I have...
Your classmates?
Yeah, I think I have...
It's not English, no? They're also...
yeah, there are others like from Turkey, I think, and yeah, I have pretty good friends, and I think networking helped me a lot there, to be very honest.
How did you find your accommodation?
Actually, I had a friend there who actually went for Admissiongyan again. He actually suggested me Admissiongyan, so he helped me with all the accommodation and other things. And you guys took care of everything. Oh my god, that's too personal, but yeah. I think I paid around 23 euros, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Per month, yeah. And you have other service fees, everything else going on. It is not easy, guys. Please, the currency is very expensive. I think as a student you should be very careful, and I lost some of the money, but yeah, it's okay. Good enough. Yeah, okay, starting, to be very honest, I really want to share a little funny story of mine. I went to a mall, okay, after I reached it, after a week, if I'm not wrong. I went to buy a winter jacket in summer because it's going to be a little cheap. That was my idea. But later, I turned out giving 30,000, which means 300 euros. I thought it was just 30,000, and I gave almost 30,000 something rupees in India, but it is 300 euros, which is more. Actually, I think it was more than 300 euros. I couldn't calculate. I was dumb enough to go and buy it, and I regretted it for I think more than a month or whatsoever. But I think it is giving me good warmth there in winters. But yeah, I think I shouldn't have paid so much money. So you should be very careful while calculating the euros and things. And yeah.
Should stop calculating?
Yeah, actually, yeah. But also, I think we should be careful with how much euros we have, and then spend it wisely, as you said. But yeah, actually, I did the calculation at the starting, and I went through that for I think 3 months. But later, I was used to it, and it was going well. So yeah, I think you should make more friends, guys. That's it, and you should always help each other. Yeah.
Nice. A big round of applause for this side, guys.
Okay. Yes, so you all got to hear from the girl who is living in Germany. So what are the mistakes, responsible mistakes? Yeah, that's a small tip again. Euro to INR and INR to Euro, because that will irritate your mind, and then for every small thing you have a mini heart attacks. Okay, so you start calculating. You're going to live there, you'll earn in euros, so spend in euros, so stop calculating in INR. Yes, but you want to send money and then have savings, that time yes, you can do it. Okay? Yes, so now, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we have our forex partner here. He's from Easy Transfer. So he would want to actually have a small word with you guys. Yeah.
Hi everyone. So I think most of you guys know me or know the company that I'm working with. It's Easy Transfer, where we help with all the storage payment gateway. So already you guys have gotten the payments for the applications as well as the block accounts and everything.
Radila, where we have been closely working with Munich for education loans. So the profiles have been reviewed yesterday, so you'll be getting an update by latest this Wednesday or Thursday. So I know that you guys are in charge of departing for Germany. So all the very best. We have been closely working with Admissiongyan. It's been close to 12 years now. So where we have been funded a good amount of students. So I wish you all the very best. So let this journey be good to you and for everyone. Thank you guys. Thank you.
So now I'm handing over the mic to Mr. Sandeep from Safe Legal. He is the founder of Safe Legal. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Hi, good afternoon all. So I know you're hungry. Am I audible? Yes. So the next 15 to 20 minutes, please be very careful and hear completely what I say, because this is going to define how you live in Germany and then how you do not end up in complications, right? So once you land over there, right from your landing till you complete your education, everything is law, right? So my name is Sandeep Kumar. I'm the founder of Safe Legal, and I'm a practicing High Court advocate, member of the Indian Bar Association, member of the Karnataka Bar Association, High Court Unit, also member of the American Bar Association. We are tied up with 25 plus country advocates, so we are into international law, right? So good morning everybody, and congratulations on your admission to Germany, and it's a proud moment for every family in this room. And it's a proud moment for us that we are tied up with Admissiongyan. So the beauty about Admissiongyan is that they just don't concentrate on sending students abroad. They're also investing their time for the protection of students once you land in Germany, right? So I'm going to share something that could save your child's career, their visas, and potentially lakhs of rupees. Please stay with me. As I said, bear with me for the next 15 to 20 minutes, the most important time over here. Can you go to the next slide, please? Right. I want to start with a question to all the parents over here. What would you do if your child called you at 2 a.m. from Germany, crying and saying they're in legal trouble? What would you do? No Kannada, no Hindi, no other Indian regional language speaking lawyer available, no familiar laws, no family member who can drive over at help, just your child alone, scared in a country with some of the strictest legal frameworks in Europe. Germany has one of the strictest legal frameworks in Europe. This is not a hypothetical scenario, right? This has happened to hundreds of Indian students which we have helped. We know because we are the ones they called. This is why Safe Legal exists. Next slide, please. So, we are the ones who pick up the call at 2 a.m. We are a firm which is dedicated for student support 24/7. We are there. We are having hotline numbers. You can call us. We have dedicated CRM, dedicated legal relationship managers who can help you. Right? Safe Legal Solutions is India's first and only law firm exclusively dedicated to protecting Indian students studying abroad. We are not an insurance company. We are a consultancy. We are an assurance. We are a registered law firm with a network of about 25 plus country lawyers. We have helped thousands of students. Our crisis resolution rate is 98%, and we, as I said, we operate 24/7 round the clock. Next slide, please. So, let me explain why Germany specifically is a place where legal protection isn't an option, right? It is mandatory. It is essential. 3 reasons. First, Germany follows civil law and not common law like India. The processes, penalties, and the rights are fundamentally different. What you think is common law or common sense in India may not apply all the time, may not apply in Germany. Second, everything is in German. I think we had a lot of speakers who said this. All your contracts, all your agreements, everything is in German. Don't make the mistake of doing a Google word-to-word translation. because what it does is gives you a translation word to word, but it does not give you the inference of law. Inference of law varies differently based on different facts and circumstances, so please do not use AI, right? You can use it, but don't depend on that. Third, I'll just like to give you one example. One student, he signed a contract that including hidden charges, like most of you have said, right? So in the rental agreement, snow removal, garbage collection, building maintenance, an extra 150 euros per month because he's trusted the Google Translate, right? So this is what I say. Please read between the lines. Do not just blindly sign these contracts. Even a minor traffic violation, missing registration deadlines by even 1 day, or working 1 hour extra over than your allowed working hours, right, to deportation, it leads to your cancellation of visa. So please be extra cautious. There is no tolerance for breaching laws over there. Next slide. Right, so how many of you all know what is the cost of legal litigation or lawyer fees or solicitor's fees in Europe? It's extremely costly. 1 hour consultation costs about 200 to 300 euros, somewhere around 350 also on the upper hand, right? So, and it does not mean that they take up the case. It is just a consultation. They go on retainers. The retainers are quite costly. It goes up to 5,000, 6,000, up to 10,000 euros also. A criminal defense case like a DUI costs about 3,000 to 15,000 euros. That's about more than 3 times more than your university fees most of the times. An employment dispute, 1,000 euros. And the worst part, German labor courts. Even if you win, you cannot resolve your legal costs. You cannot recover your legal costs from the employer, right? A single legal crisis in Germany costs somewhere to the parents, right? Somewhere between 5,000 to 15,000 euros. A single legal crisis. So it's extremely costly. Please stay away from trouble. As everybody said, if you don't understand something, don't sign it. Next slide, please. Okay, please bear with me for the next 2 minutes. The next 2 slides, that is we have broadly classified into 8 risk issues, risk criteria. So please concentrate on each one. These are the red flags. So please remember these. So these are the 8 most common areas where students get into trouble in Germany. Housing and rental traps, right? Most important. If something is too cheap or too economical, don't believe it. And most of the times what we have heard is that, or what we have solved, 2 or 3 apartments selling to the same person, right? And the owner is someone else. You land over there and then you get to know that you're falling for the trap. So please ensure that you visit the place, you see the place, or you have a video call, and then you send, if you have somebody who will just go and check over there, and please be careful when you're signing for these contracts, housing contracts, because there will be many clauses which you would not understand. So please be careful. If any doubt, please reach out to us. We are ready to help. Visa and residence issues, you must register, right, with the city registration within 14 days, right? 120 full day work limit, exceed even 1 day and your permit is at risk. Be extremely cautious. Calculate the number of hours per week what you work. Employment exploitation. Wage theft is common. So please be careful. Even if you are working cash-based system, how many of you know what is cash-based system, working cash-based system, right? So if you are working more than 20 hours, sometimes you work on a cash-based system, and please ensure that, and these are illegal, okay? And though forcefully you would love to work on the cash-based system, and when you go back to the employer, he does not pay you. So please ensure that do not work for cash-based system, unless and until there is a need. College disciplinary proceedings. So we had many people who talk about plagiarism. Right? How many understand plagiarism? Please raise your hand. Right? And you all understand how plagiarism works? Does the law of plagiarism is as robust as in Germany as in India? No. Right? We do copy your thesis from internet and paste it. Does your university, you have all done your graduation, right? Does your university, when you did your graduation over here, have they used anti-plagiarism software? No. If they would have used, most of us wouldn't have got our degrees, right? But they use anti-plagiarism software. In German, all the German universities use it. You name it, they have all the anti-plagiarism software. And the moment your thesis is flagged, right? The moment your thesis is flagged as plagiarism, trust me, the degrees are quite difficult. It's called exmatriculation, right? So they will cancel your degrees. Now, everything what you since I focus on the IT laws, I'm a little aware of this. Everything what you use from the AI software to write your thesis, it leaves a digital print. Okay, it leaves a digital print. AI leaves a digital print. Please be extra careful, right? And they are going to flag it off. So invest your time in studies. I know work is important, but ensure that your degrees are not in any kind of complication, especially during the university disclosure procedures. DUI laws, be very careful. I know that, as Sir said, with the moment you got your visas, you have access to 29 countries, Schengen countries. I know Europe is a good party place, right? So once you go there, you are free from your parents. Nobody's to control you or where to go about what. I know many of my students who go abroad, right? Every weekend they hit Netherlands for the party and then they come back to Germany, right? Please be careful. The DUI laws, driving under influence, is a very, very, very serious offense. And if you are caught driving under influence, you will be deported. And if there's an accident which is caused by you under DUI laws, it's a very big criminal offense. It's complete jail time. In India, DUI is a civil offense. We go to the magistrate court, right, Mayor Hall. In Bangalore, anyone has paid a fine, nobody lift their hand. But we go to the magistrate court, pay a fine, go in front of the magistrate, you come out. That's all. It's a civil offense. But there it's a criminal offense. Be careful. Contract drafts, right? Be careful with the contract drafts. Whatever contract you are signing, ensure that you know everything. Read every line. And if you don't understand, reach out to experts. Don't simply sign contracts. The thumb rule is, if you don't understand, don't sign. Prison is the worst scenario over there. We have faced issues where some of our students have been arrested, they have been sent to prison. We have fought like anything to get them out because the Indian embassy will not help you. Thousands of emails you send to them, they will not respond. Only the high courts have the authority to bring about direction to these Indian embassies, right? So we have to apply it, we'll have to file a writ petition to the High Court or the Supreme Court or the various articles defined in the Constitution. Only then you get help. Please be careful, and you are your own master over there. Please be careful with the friends you choose, because most of the time, most of our students get into trouble because of your roommates, because of your friends. Right? Next slide. Right. Now, as we said, these are not the hypothetical situations. We have faced real life issues. Some of the examples are, some of the students use Google Translate and 150 plus euros per month. Right? They were scammed off, and they reached out to us. Fortunately, we were able to help. We were able to talk to the people over there, and we could recover about 900 euros. So there's a small amount, but it's a big amount over there, right? Students facing plagiarism, getting into exmatriculation, right? So plagiarism has its own way to solve issues. So there is a review board, there is a appeal board, and also we prepare the students once it's flagged off with plagiarism. Please reach out to us immediately so that we will help you how to win these cases. Come over this. Even though there is a review which has gone out, there is an appeal board, appellate board. We can reach out to appellate bodies, right? So, what if this happens to your child? Parents, the question to you: what if this happens to your child? What needs to be done? Please don't scold them. Please don't be harsh on them. They are in a different land. It will break them. Be empathetic. right? Reach out to experts like us. We know exactly what to do. We know exactly what to do in that golden hour, right? Be very patient with them. Something happens wrong, it's okay. It's okay. The first thing is that our child is thousands of miles away. Are they safe? If they are safe, then what to do next? We'll think of it. No problem is impossible. If there's a problem which is impossible, then give us some time. We'll find a solution for sure. So be very patient with your child. Next slide, please. Right. So, what is safe legal assurance? So, we are the first person in the world to coin the word legal assurance. Right? So, it's a patented word, and we have coined this word to support students 24/7. What if you are stuck somewhere and you reach out to us? We are there for you. We have dedicated hotline numbers. It's an exclusive, which we specialize in. State Legal specializes in exclusively in protecting Indian students abroad. It covers everything what I just discussed: visa issues, housing disputes, employment problems, disciplinary proceedings, criminal charges, contract reviews, deportation defense, personal law matters, and more. Right? Personal law is quite important. Right? We have many students who go abroad and get married. Which personal law should you follow? Many students who go abroad, get married, get divorced. Which personal law to follow? Right? We help you, we guide you with all these things. You get a regular counseling, legal counseling session with us. Our average crisis resolution time is 7 days. This isn't an insurance, right? It's a traditional sense, right? So it is an assurance. This is your child safe, this is your child's legal guardian abroad. You remember the cost, what I said, it costs a bomb, so please stay away from legal trouble. By the next step, right? Okay, very important, college disciplinary proceedings. It's one of the need of the hour. Most of our students get trapped in these particular things, college disciplinary proceedings, right? I'm going to spend an extra moment on this because it surprises most families. German universities have zero tolerance for academic integrity violations, right? Even an unintentional citation error, as I said, like this one, unintentional citation error can trigger formal proceedings. Using your phone during exam, even to check the time, can be classified as exam fraud. The consequences are devastating. Grade cancellation, semester suspension, or even exmatriculation, which means permanent de-enrollment, with a note on a transcript as well. You know, your child or your students may not understand what has happened. By the time they understand, the time for appeal would have passed and your degrees would have been cancelled. Right? So we provide the defense over there from initial hearing to every level of appeal. We have saved many degrees. We can say we are experts in that, right? So, madam, next slide, please. Right? Very important. Please see the timelines. So we are in the pre-departure stage over here. The first semester is the most difficult part because, as I said, the first 1 to 2 months you will start to understand that things are not as easy as this. You will have to struggle. Be patient. Germany is very slow. The laws are very strict. They believe in documentation of everything. Right? They don't believe in not documenting anything. If there's something which is not documented, they are not going to trust. Very slow process. Be patient and ensure that whatever you do, you please document it. It's the most important part. Now, pre-departure first phase, as I said, first semester, then mid-study and a post-study. This entire 4 phases, please read through that. Take a photo of that. We can share you what are the complications you will be coming into. Right? Ensure that you keep it as a forefront in front of you and ensure that from the time of pre-departure till the time you complete studies, you are your own master. Please ensure that the laws are to be respected over there. Next slide. Right? Right. So, for parents, as I said, please be patient with your parents, with your wards, with your child. You have invested lakhs, you have invested your life savings into this dream, tuition living expenses, flights, block accounts, health insurance, right? So, one important thing is that, have you ever thought about what if something wrong happens to your child abroad? What do you do? Right? If there's a visa issue, plagiarism, or any kind of issue, right? The problem with us is that we always say that my child is brought up with the best ethics. Nothing is going to happen, right? Please do not be under the assumptions. Hundreds of cases, what we have seen is that our child is good, but the problem comes from the neighbor, the problem comes from the friends, the problem comes from your roommates. So please be extra cautious into selection of friends. As I said, friends is very important. You make a lot of network over there, but please be careful with what kind of business they are in, what kind of activities they are doing, because as I said, issues come from somebody else as well. Right. Yeah. Right. We go to the next slide. Right. So, what are our charges? Right. So as I said, we have 24/7 support. We charge a bare minimum for students, so that's hardly about 150 euros for the entire course for 1 year. We charge 14,999 for the entire course. We are available 24/7. You have a legal relationship manager. You have a dedicated CRM. So our team, we are highly dedicated professional, lawyers, solicitors who are having almost 12 plus years. Small correction, I have about 20 plus years of experience in the legal team, right? So, and for any course above, and the beauty about this is that there is no clock which is speaking for you guys. You can come out, reach out to us any number of times, any amount of hours, we are ready to dedicate for you guys. And for any course which is 1 plus and above, we charge a one-time charge of only 29,999. And from the time you start your journey becoming a student, till the time you complete it, there's no questions asked. They're completely covered for this particular program of yours. Right. Yes. Thank you. Right. So it was wonderful interacting with you all, and I would love to take some questions if there are any. Otherwise, I will be here. Parents can reach out to me, students can reach out to me, and I would love to handle your questions. Any questions, please? Yes.
Are they comfortable speaking in German? Because if any of the candidates are held by the cops or something?
Yes. We have translators in German working for us, right? And not only that, we have our own legal team in Germany, right? As I said, we are tied up with 25 plus country legal associations. So if there's a need of the hour, we have somebody over there, right? But before that, when you immediately call us, we will tell you what to do, what not to do, what are your rights, what to speak, what not to speak. Right? No confession statements, because that will work against you. What are the evidences which you need to collect? What are the evidence which you should not destroy? Most of the time what we do is that the moment we get into trouble, we throw away the phone. We destroy the evidence. Don't do that. Because that's going to be a failure. Yes, ma'am.
Like you said, if you don't understand any documents, don't sign them.
Yes.
So my question is, when you go there and you have to sign.
That's when you reach out to us. You send a document to us. We will validate it, we will vet it, we will read between the lines. We are going to tell you what are the traps, what to do, what not to do, how to negotiate. If there's a trap, how to negotiate and come out of it, remove that part which is part of your contract. We are going to help you with that. As I said, no questions asked. Any number of contracts, any number of agreements, any number of time you can reach out to us, because we are the legal help. We know exactly where the best help you can get. Before reaching out to your parents, you can reach out to us. And you can ask us any personal questions you want to ask, right? Because we are professional counselors as well. We understand that it's the best preparation is the key to avoid mistakes further. Any other questions? Yes.
Does the legal students cover the coverage period is post we avail the subscription, or
Yes.
the time or anything is covered before availing the subscription and then we
Yes.
get
Okay. Beautiful question. Let me tell you. As I said, we are not an insurance company, right? What's an insurance? An insurance kicks in when a calamity happens. We are an assurance. That means we prepare you before the calamity can happen. We guide you. we have handbooks, we have written handbooks, we give you access to the handbook. 95% of your journey is covered over there. In case, if something happens, calamity happens, then we are prepared. We know exactly what to do, right? That is why we say in assurance, we prepare you not to be in trouble, but once you are in trouble, we know exactly how to get you.
My doubt was that, say, I do something in the first year,
Yeah.
but then it comes out in the second year or something. And at that time, I want your
covered.
and get your
100%. Don't worry about it. You have it. Right? So as I said, it's not about the money over here, right? If you look at that, it's a bare minimum what we charge. My drafting charges are 3 times, 4 times more than that. But what we are doing is that we have saved thousands of students from trouble. And this product was started only for Indian students because you don't have any legal support over there. Nobody has legal support. Even if you have legal support, it's very, very possible. You will believe. Yes, any questions? Right? Thank you for your time. I'm around over here. My team is here. You can reach out to us and we will reach out to you guys. And all the very best. So over to you.
Okay, thank you so much. A small announcement. Sorry to keep you, holding for so long. I know you guys are hungry, but we also have some arranged goodies for you guys as a remembrance from Admissiongyan. So please be seated. Would also have a small photo session. Also, would really appreciate if you could give a